Hello there, everybody. It's been a long time since I have been on um, YouTube to do anything. But what I thought I would do was to just navigate around the next Lost Island event. Possibly quite a number of you people have either already been, or perhaps maybe you are considering going. You haven't been before, but I didn't really do a lot on it the last time that we were there. We got kind of a bit annihilated. We weren't sure what we were doing. We happened to have an alliance in the Lost Island event that just basically attacked everybody. They were way stronger than everybody else that was there, and they used that to their advantage, and it really ended up being quite kind of pointless other than getting a few rewards and stuff. But I do believe that the Ants Underground Kingdom makers have sort of, done a few little changes, and hopefully it will make the game a lot more fair and a lot more fun. So basically, what will be happening over the upcoming weeks would be, and I'll just click on Lost Island, is you just got to sign up. Now, the rules for signing up is you need an active alliance. You need to have, I believe, ants tier 8, tier 9 ants, I believe, but I'm not 100% sure. I should actually probably check that out a little bit more. And you need at least 50 active members to actually go over. So what really happened in the last event that we were in was a lot of our members just didn't play because they just didn't really understand it, or they thought that they just weren't strong enough and they weren't able to help. I want to assure people who do go over there that are sort of lower levels or sort of almost like farm accounts, you can actually be quite helpful. And I think the ants game, and often some alliances will often make people feel like if you're not strong enough, then you're no use, and that's just not the case, because in this game it's a numbers game. It's not actually how powerful you are, it's how many numbers you have, because you can fight other teams who are quite powerful, but because they don't have enough players in there, you can actually beat them because they run out of stamina and they actually run out of resources. So I think it's really important that those people who are actually lower end players to actually come and play and actually do this game, because there's actually a lot you can do. You can help with the building, you can even just help with the getting fortresses and all the different things that you can get. So I think over the upcoming days, and hopefully we do actually make it, but we're a bit close. We may or may not make it. I hope we do, so I can actually give you some more information. But if you actually click on the link, the Race of Champions Lost Island link, and you can find that in your events tab. You can see events, and you can go over to their Lost Island, and it'll actually give you all the information that you need. So you've got all the different things that you need to know about signing up, etc., and what you need to do. So look, people, don't get bogged down by how difficult it all looks, and some people don't like change, but actually this is actually a really good strong bonding thing for alliances. So if you get together with your alliance and just do your best and join in, you'll really do well. And I think this is the key to it, is actually the alliances that have the most cohesion and actually work together will be ones that win this game. So it doesn't matter how strong you are. Yes, strength can have a big part to play, but if you work together, you can actually beat some of those big players, the ones that spend a lot of money. And that's the thing in this game. There are spenders and non-spenders. So people who are not spending a lot of money do this because you can really help your alliance out a lot. And you don't have to do everything, all the fighting. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an introduction on how to play this game when you are a low end player. Because I think you guys are one of the most important facets that are missing from this game. And it's probably why we didn't do as well as we could have. So I want you people who are out there that are low end players to join in on this and not be scared. And I think that big alliances or alliances that have strong members, you strong members really need to support those little guys, because those little guys are the ones that are going to really help you, because they actually want to help, but they just don't know what to do. So, anyway, when you go into your season details, you can find all the information that you need. And if you want to follow me, I would love to have you following me. I will give you as much information as I can possibly give you, to help you people who are not sure what to do. And all of your information will be here. You can just click on all the different tabs and you can find out. Also, what's happening as well is the Ants Complete walkthrough. When you go into the Ants Complete walkthrough, it's got a lot of Lost Island stuff on it. So if you click on there, it's going to show you all the different things that you need to do. And it actually is not difficult. It's just that some people don't like the change. You still get to do all of your Warzone event stuff, but you've got all this other stuff that's involved in it, and it's a real team-based orientated game. So you need to work as a team, and it's a really good way of getting to know all of the members of your alliance. I guess if you're not a really big player or you're not on much, maybe it's not for you, but I think that actually, even if you're that person, you could actually get onto this game and actually start to get to know your alliance better and actually feel more bonded to everybody that's there. It's a really good way of bonding with each other, because you really need to work together. And that is one thing I found. So go through all of these things and read it and understand it, and then you're not so worried about it, because it actually isn't such a big deal. And a lot of people got really upset because they lost a lot of resources. So as far as the resources go, you do get quite a substantial amount of that back when you come back. But one of the biggest things I want you to take from what I'm just doing today, because it's just a basic overview at the moment, and I'll come back and I'll do some more, is if you have the ability, just go around your zone and collect as much resource as you can, especially obviously your sand and soil, because you don't usually have enough of it. So every morning I go out and I hunt. And I've got like lots of different people that I go to and get resources off, because they always have it, and I've just, put it into my favourites. So if you don't know how to do this, if you just click on to the person that you say you want to get the resources off, you just click on them. And over here, there's a little 3 stars. You want to click on those 3 stars, and they will give you all these little things. And if you click on special, it'll actually save that for you. I won't do that because I don't want to save that person, but that's what it will do. So if you want to save the people that you want to raid, do that and just go back daily. I guess one of the other things that I did notice when we went to Lost Island is we did go through a lot of teleports. Now, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that now, as soon as you have gone into so when you're in your zone and you start doing towers, the towers are start allowing you to actually transport yourself free throughout your zone. So don't worry about that too much, because at the beginning you had to just keep using teleports and it was crazy. There was a complaint put in and they changed that so that if you had towers built in that block of area of that zone, you could then transport yourself there free, no teleports required. So that will really save you a lot of teleports. You just use your teleports to go into other people's zones when the time comes. So there's a lot of things that I need to talk to you about in regards to this, but I hope this will just help you out a little bit. just a little overview of what's happening. And for you low end players, don't be afraid to go and have a shot, because it actually is a kind of a lot of fun, and it's really good because you get to know your alliance a lot better and you can be a team. So I hope this has helped you. Stay tuned for the next one, and I'm hoping that our alliance does actually get to go to Lost Island so I can give a lot more information. I know that Dark Umbrus, or what, does do a lot of this sort of Umbrus Darkness, sorry, I apologise, does a lot of stuff, and he has a lot of information on this, but I'm just going to do it like basic, just to help people who are struggling and just not quite sure and feeling like overwhelmed and scared and worried about it. So have a great day. Thanks for joining me, and take care, everybody. Bye.